In fact, they claim say in 2022 a volume of 0.76 metric tons of gold valued at 43.96 million from the gold purchase program. The reported losses now is 74 million 2022. 2023 24.87 tons, 791.82 million the value. Losses reported 2.15 billion Ghana cedis. 2024 45.3 tons, 3.12 billion value. Losses reported 4.84 billion. So why would anybody call in for an inquiry?
With
this history, that's what the Gold Board published. Almost source a Bank of Ghana.
And no correct.
Oh,
no Bank of Ghana document no I say. And that's my second thing I'm going to come to. Makacho said the first I will show you say no correct.
Proof said.
Oh, maybe my highlighting now I say.
Presumption of regularity no will favor.
Where page 98?
It's rebuttable.
Where page 98 of Bank of Instead of Michelle Daddy kind of mouse said document being.
Yeah, where Bank of
one signature and a chassis. Figures are Gold Board for boy. Rubo said, okay, Bank of Ghana document now. They are false. Maybe the two saboteur. Yeah, be wojuma. Mami retreat. Why? Why? Because Abra started here. You started a fear now, no more pumping. You can't almost deny even before bishops. To the extent, say it took the fund to come in, halt them, and instruct say Busumi be a they should announce. And Kenya no anka wo bini Ghana phone in nara. Who knew that said they have pumped 10 billion from the Gold for Reserves program? And Kawunim. And they have no credibility on this matter. That is why number two, when they started denying the IMF report, we had to then call for an inquiry. Remember, this IMF report, as I told you, the letter of intent was signed by the finance minister and the governor to the global investor community and the IMF. Then back home, the Bank of Ghana and Gold Board tell you who put documents together as a whole. There's no loss near speculative.
Initial statement.
I'm telling you, but that is the matter of record. Say there's no loss. So somebody is being deceived. Is it the global investor community na buying that down? The IMF and the global investor community no that down. And I mean why take back home and I buying that dying. That is why we said you need a parliamentary inquiry to go in. You can't open. Then they shifted from there's no loss to now saying say there may be a 240 million loss, but that loss is lower than loss
the previous years.
Okay, Sabotre.
Yes.
Intima. Yes, started. Omsi 2020.
2022.
2022.
Yes. A car buying 74 million Ghana cedis. And so gold motor and value near just 43.96 million.
And Omsi 2023 the
2023 a car buy now 2.15 billion Ghana cedis. From gold value no 791.82 million.
2020
2024
no 2023
yes 2.15 billion Ghana cedis.
Sabotre my highlight the last figure
this is from the 2024 annual report and financial statement.
Which reports 2023 and 2024
absolutely okay. Bank of Ghana.
Yeah,
good. As at December 31st 2024 the bank had committed seed capital amounting to 4.69 billion Ghana cedis towards the G4O program. Notwithstanding this investment, the bank recorded a loss of 1.82 billion on the G4O program for the financial year ended 31st December 2024. And almost 2023, 0.32 billion.
Afifa compare who figures, no?
Yeah, but that is if
no they say Abutre.
Okay,
yeah, what time?
Yeah, I'm coming. Where 2024? 2024.
No. First 2023 figures. Now starting with 2023.
0.32 billion.
Almost say
almost 2.15 billion.
Ayentro.
Ghana cedis.
Ayentro. Next one.
2024. A hundred 4.84 billion. And a hundred 1.82 billion.
Esa Ayentro bill.
But the interesting part, they say we know a G for O, which is gold for oil.
Meba statement. Meba. Into pick. Nina. Later Nina, my highlighting Nina.
And then show G for R, the Emma.
Okay.
But what you show me a G for O, which is gold for oil.
And here is the reason.
Okay.
Because in the Bank of Ghana, and then say
yes.
Gold for reserves.
Yes.
In 2024,
yes.
There were losses. We're at page 59 of the Bank of Ghana report. Pacho heading now on here day.
Domestic gold purchase program.
Domestic gold purchase program. There were 3 components.
Okay.
There were gold for reserves,
yes.
Gold for oil, and I will gold for forex.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Miensa. In the Bank of Ghana report here, baby, are you making losses in an onbedding?
Sure.
Kind.
The role of gold as a reserve asset has taken center stage following the global financial crisis. Central banks all over the world have been increasing their gold holdings reserves. The Bank of Ghana launched the domestic gold purchase program.
All right. Yamamuni na fishiapa. Yamamuni na kwaba. Edeba political zone page so. Within the Felix Apia say nene first day utie me a. Mama wakwaba sonko. Edeba me page so. The page ye page ye yidi esi ho se ye deba boa ye osunu kokroko amanyuko MPP. Na ye boy homodin bia say dane de ni na no ye be research na ya boa na mo a mo betie ye no matumi hu nokre a ewo de aye bia mu enu nti ya hade o ba na se bi obi kan ya wa boa wo ho o ba ha se o ba besua de aye no ni na besu sorry o ba ha se o ba be cause problem so a yewo edura ye de ma sankrofo kala de na ye kacho mama me chance ka me ba oh ale okay anu nti no pesra wa ha de cool na mmoba na wa mani ya na wo problem de amesre me nuanu ma mo Facebook and YouTube am hwe me sabre me patro sa oba so edin ye Felix Apia political zone on both Facebook and YouTube. Oba na wa share page no e de amame na yetumi edin kuta ho ebio oba na waja comment we are a fair show of the year for me political zone until it will be just new year wishes na ade ya na ye be intimesre oba na waja comment uja comment ya mehu na metumi aye de meridi na mama wo so akwaba e de aba me patro so one mama voice amaka ne saying comment na bibia me hu se o wa ha na metumi ama o den metumi ama wakwaba na se metumi aka bibi po e de akrew na afei so o hwa na wa like page no e de ama me video na o hwa no sign like video no mama say baby ayedu no a very, very crucial time in the space of MPP, a politicking. Wa unim se oye ba omi nipa na waye wadwene se ube bieja no hunu se enkrofo bi so esumafidie munim se me de bia meka at the end of the day it comes true. Right now you reach be attacked. What they try to do first is to divert your attention to another place, and then 2 to make sure say enkrofo mu hu no ehu what they do na say about page so ani start a report to page no say why ni bibi say wunye ni bibi amfa ne ho ne dia ne say my page no enko baby ebeko no and unto me these days I don't really pay much attention to the numbers because I know say it is being done to destroy the plan, and I said to destroy the good work. Yes, why you drop Baumia, yeah. Encha 31st, ebeba na ebaswa obi ani so ebetene clear na yehu baby eda. Medin kachia me fans me jam ho say last year. 22nd was the last time a show. 22nd of December was the last time a show. Na meka try say I'll be back and onyame adaroma ya de neame gugu akwam nti no say my back these few days here that ye name until say 31st beba no ye de be ye adwuma so ye de be ye adwuma ye kese pa e de aboa ye Dr. Bawumia campaign ene MPP osono amanyuko no as a whole. And unto oba misrel obe share page na mame obe like page na mame obe jaw comment obe boa na page na to me edru baby a ssc edru so we try the na ACC Ghana their NDC 4 year then it everything is clear the dia clear say you to me ya niame ya come 2029 your best way in Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as the next president of Ghana. That one is a sure banker. Say you to me yere not 31st take unit the neba. I'm very sure. I'm 100% sure. Say His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will definitely win the presidency against any candidate NDC for the neba baby. And untimoma yini na yema yejuma den no enkosoro. Mama this time no yeninya den. Mama this time no yen pushy hard. Mama this time no you're no credit no any more. You making sure say so be for Dr. Bawumia when say no cry right away. You come outside and then you come and condemn it. You put the facts out there and then make sure say people are not lying. Because as we speak now, when you have a Bank of Ghana governor who is caught in his own lies, a trial say this country is heading at the place I say Amayenia Nawa and Yama Bibri Ebe Fire say now for some of us we are here. Say yes, so yeah, dear kakra, you soon, yes, yeah, dear kakra, you research, you know, yeah, the baba near the abesom, Namosume to me who no crew. Mestre, Ojemo Facebook, I said the Amakano share page in the mammy. Ojemo so YouTube, so at me patch share page in the mammy. More fan to different platforms, so mammy. More fan to WhatsApp groups, so mammy. More fan to places and crowphobia who mammy. Na a Juma yeah, no wahano, a copa, believe me, and they don't like it. And that is why they keep attacking what we are trying to do. Now, so more money here, 2 crime way. Yeah, I believe this is our 6th year, 2026. This is our 6th year. You started political zone page. Yeah, say the back of credit, Amagan, and I yet to me so a dear defender a year MPP Amanyuku. The intimacy, they are moving to me, I am mammy, and they say mobile share page, you know, not a for us where to me, I want to Juma, you didn't know her. Mamuni na kwa baby. Happy New Year. I hope some Christmas no was good. I hope some New Year no went good. Obibia when we busuya ekoje mweni. I hope say bibia koye. Onyame madomo de mikopia America kakra. Mitumi kwa nanti mo America enije wo hoye. They say Masiamba back to base. Masiamba back. Mo Canada. Jese adwuma na na ye best start to say yeah. I hope say New Year resolution na offer so no Nyankopon beboa Emma wait to me aye. I feel we are there by cope and I'm a person more motion and more mammy. I feel we me person me control me temper more. Me bufu me person me teso kakra. And unti me banner say motion as a system no overload wa. Me seramo na wait to me straight in me kakra. That without saying that no, that doesn't mean say yeah be a walkover. Meaning say the last time I made my last program, no because so it was a good year. Only said this time no, not making it too hot. Where we need to be hot, we will be hot. But where we need to drive on the message to, we will drive on the message. And into no, obompire, no obompire is in Yankopo mami akoma edwo, akoma accommodate, akoma tolerate. Na betumi adwempa e dia ye adwuma ya me because enye easy. Obompire so ana Obompire ma me say nyame nhye me den o ma me ma so nye den onyame ma me ko mu nye den na attacks ne niama ye de beba ye so a yenka ne ni na nkyere mu no onyame ntwitwa nye yen na omo ye ho ban influence so afi Obompire na Obompire say page yete ye CCS mu ne we onyankopon moa na page no enyini enko baby a esese eko enkodum pempen so a ono nyankopon no pese political zone page we etumi kokodu Obompire no abobi ama memma Obompire no abobi e de ama eye mabusua Obompire no abobi e de amanyame asere ne se manenhwe memmu yo ho ene minni manenhwe mebone ho ne minni na emom ono nyankopon on remember mercy instead of judgment say no Felix appear na menim sen kakra onyankopon so beboa ma dia esese ye no yaye e dia show no ni nyonyam retedu nyame nhira wo mo eba ye ni na wo na mehu se wa share assign den repost to onyankopon nhira wo bebe beba so ye omo on share on repost to on ye hwe ma eno ane so ogina ho so obenya wo numbers ya numbers na beba enye me ane me ko competition ena ebe kire so bibenya number message na amede ba na esa wo hwe so betumi dia ma obi mana asesa obi a mama ye ni na wa afiwe na ye nka mbom why nkwa oso na ye yanka nkwa waso ka nkwa ba oso page ana ate so this year mama ye nya sa colloquial way of doing politics and doing blogging no airtime ati ase okona wunu enya numbers am we ninje se wunu enya numbers so long as our day ye djuma amumienu ni na asem ye no that is where your focus should be. It's not say me call ye ni minya 60 ntime nko no bi nya 70 ebi asa time de awo ka no obi kra wa adwuma mu a wontumi nhwe wo ebi asa time no wo kasa no obi kra hye ba bia wontumi ntie wo nti wo ba make sure say wo ye adwuma me Felix me ba page so am ye de amount me da mo asa TikTok or mo tap na mo share again Mate say yes say afi we bloggers ni na me ni sisi me because and Crawford share dey special gifts social media iso kwesi apia ye ntumi anche mi bi nti me pulu protest mundi mu huni na adwuma ye na ha na nye adwuma ketwa. All right, answer na me start program sister na okay answer na me start program no and me hear the year in review of John Mahama na so me were few things to be a me pese me clear free or quick na fe me de main program no edit twice more. Sister I try to pick you up. I don't know, so where's the form one? Okay, I'm picking up the next one too. And until now, I will talk about that quick. Onipa maybe kind of want some kakra or how, but I'm not going to really exhaust much time on it since a case under investigation. I will not be spending too much time on it. However, I'll put the awareness out. Their ECOSO and their SSA communicators, the MPP, to me, edit to your home for, and ask you to me the boy home buying. Not most of my supporters, no pecoin, I'm the best support, so one more carbon take or communicate to Mamono. And intermediate no beba as the program goes on, and I might get a guest there. You started DB. Our social media. Your person, your decoboa, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign. No, and unti say a brand swan. Na onipa ne be join ya mema na di ho adanse kakra na ye the number tuja na this time no ye tumi make sure say political zone yes ye be ye dia ye betumi aye epia ama sebe Dr. Bawumia campaign no atumi akonenim enkoye ano say ye de tena ha e de ka asem nko a nanso ye support so be kwente brand so a me de no so bebem first thing me person me ye me bo video we quick. Maybe we are, then we will move in. I will give Mrs. Takwa back to Ebi, now Metin and Wasem Ketuebi, and then from there I will jump into my year, like year in review, because this is our first show coming back 2026. The whole 2026 in a show. I've appeared on other people's platform, but this is the first time me ankasa ba live or me am platforms nini na so enti ebio o hwem o YouTube eja comment o hwem o Facebook eja comment na me hu one a hwem na metumi amamuni na akwa abasonko me da muni na ase Kofi one me da ase se wo de me new year gift ama me una me nshira wo Obi amfa the New Year gift mama mo obi anse samra mo amoma mani Ghana ade obi amfa mra ye ne abre afiwe. Me bo video quick. Mon hwe dia ekọ so ewo eye Asase Radio. Me wi a me de me come on beto aso yanko.
As you sit here,
Dr.
leave your candidate.
Lead
Look at this person.
2028.
You leave
Calm down.
John Mahama, who wrote a book.
Let me tell you.
No.
Mahmoud Bawumia is not strong in decision making.
Calling his name.
He's not
How
strong in
dare
decision making.
You leave John Mahama, who wrote in his own book.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is not strong in decision making.
And come and insult Dr. Bawumia.
Please calm down. Please calm down.
If the MPP
I'm
takes
not-
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to 2028, they will
Amma.
win the election.
President, and I'll let you go.
Listen,
You can
our
make
time
your
is
case.
past
The
spent. I'll
MPP
give you time to
You can
talk.
The
please
MPP
make your case.
needs somebody
But
who
you
is
do not
tougher.
come and insult.
Sika,
you understand?
Sika,
There are five
thank you
people
very
on the
much.
bill.
See,
Kennedy
I've
Jaffa
not
people are
finished.
here.
I've not finished.
Educhum people are here.
Let me tell
You
you.
have the nerve to insult Dr.
Let me
Please
Bawumia
calm
here.
down.
How
But
dare you?
Sika,
Let me tell you.
How
Sika,
dare you?
I would waste.
I will
waste.
The MPP
You
needs
cannot.
a tough
What the
person.
MPP needs
I
is
will
your
waste
business.
the party.
You
Sika,
will
I would waste.
insult
The
Dr.
candidate.
Bawumia
If you
here.
compare the candidate,
That's
aside
right.
Can you listen to
The
me?
other
He
candidate
is not
can lead the
going to
MPP.
insult Dr.
Let me
Bawumia
tell you,
here. I will not
Educhum-
allow it. He's not
Educhum
going
is a
to
nice
talk.
guy.
Please,
You are not
please.
going to
I would wish.
How dare you, Dr.
Please
Bawumia
calm
is
down.
what?
Please
Kennedy,
calm
the
down.
boy is stronger than
Every idiot gets up
Kennedy
and they are
is
insulting Dr.
stronger than Bawumia.
because we keep quiet. It
Kennedy
doesn't matter
is
what you
stronger
think,
than
but you are
Bawumia.
not going to insult Dr. Bawumia.
Ladies
here.
and gentlemen, I'm so sorry for this interjection. We'll have to end it here. I am tempted to close the show. In fact, we have actually bypassed our time, and we would like to thank our listeners. Please.
All right. Etefo video ya me boy ye video and answer incident ya is see what we were supposed to know as a pro MPP station. Mote yes sister Ellen Amadeko na one NDC for any other panelists Asia Asase Radio omo discuss it. Now, sometimes, I don't seem to insult. That is not the aim. But say, ojini the way ya encrophobia adgenetia na omoye niyamana. It leaves you no room not to even be vulgar sometimes. Aden America, sir. Sister Ellen Amade kon echo Asase Radio to say the amebo video ichire mu ya. Wamu ye program ni wiye ya na NDC ni na. Ono ne sister ne ko program ne so no etu ahye ne so abro no be ma wo enye oba muntie ni yi Ellen oba one NDC ni a oye be ma akọ station akọ kasa ye pon ye no NDC ni ne say na opeso odidi Dr. Bawumia tem opeso otete Dr. Bawumia nam wa winim Ellen so de onkoka Dr. Bawumia na nabusu ya asem emfa hu ninti Ellen se ompene enti saade ya se ya ma me kwan amama nkasa o radio so de ne Ellen bre ne mebro chi oba besia ebro no in front of cameras na ade ba ko a me hu video no ema sebe me Felix ameti hei me kra re ho ye is the fact say yes, se wunni okamafo ana unni udimafo a obiye tumi ya odi ya ope se utimifo timi wo a oka waketo yi oro edefa wa beti me da sereta na nkanya sa eye den na party a yewom na yewo executives na yewo mpanifo na nso so sabio MPP fo kwa bonten se yakoka sa na yebro yen Mekai said somewhere last year. And also MPP ni NDC ni akopal sabe panel so yakoka sakama. Ya kasta ni muno NDC ni se wonte ase se obi aka bibia eya bone de atia John Mahama. Was sorry ya na in front of cameras. E de kuturukubo abro MPP ni susura. Uni mi ayeli da sepene be ye. Amokotwe e ba o. We condemn. Any assign coaching my blikumai. Ebrumo. And also we condemn. And a mama will be better than Musaka Tiat Sabi Aquatia, Ubi anya bebanchi, Ubi antibra. And I know so your call ya and so go ratchem and buga him yet in Aya winning. Mika chairman bugay, Nanko no nabe buga. I and Mizanka Bani Buga Bugadi at least and Kiubi. Yet Swama so far Zoka, a cocradin and Sa El Ratchem and Buga winning. I feel ya TDSC communicators no subio. Adentia. Because someone who say, and she say, yeah, one more dada Ghana for the bedgy a benuano and cosum my own. And until be a obey what Jenisa Obeka Kadron Mahama Memo was and Bonibiano as I see a tree and it so. What kind of democracy are we practicing? Sir, I see a dunkatia better say. Yakobu ni communicator bako na Ghana from Kamobeda. Anka demonstrations ni enquiries ni ade anka ye benya anka ebini. Okoka na ebinumu ba bi ayenya ahuri agina. Any promises bi asebe ya promising crofo bi nti no. Utie. Yes menka. You are not allowed to speak it. Don't say it. So oko na o kania eko to say our leadership MPP leadership no should rise na yetu ye near si so sa boy ni de ja na asema no na munye hu dia mu yintia se munye hu ya the current leadership we am ho no won se na ba se ye mfa mu ntoto all the leadership aba mu na mo be score the most worst points na munye hu yintia. And now, Menoka say, Sebio Sebe. Amadekon is a communication member of MPP before even working for Dr. Bawumia. Okwa Bontina, you're introducing as national communication team member. Yankasa even a few times about say the Dr. Bawumia and the aide to Dr. Bawumia in this or that. But she represents the party. But one says they say no, there's no machine working in the party. We have a communications director. Yes, Petisanka by now. Wobetro let a bidia to bontain to condemn what happened at Asase. Instead, yes, Yempesa Sebi party no assemble bontain to the young country assembly family fee na yenka. MPP4 Osunuko Krukama Nuku 4. Afu Ebamo yen start fresh Mutie, Mama Yana sa fine try muno. Because now I was thinking, say, baby a governance way koneniama e kosono. At least a binumo ebe grow balls. MPP leaders be grow balls and it's only against their own, one of their own. The only time I be say MPP penibia ni abre yanko sina boy yanko yen say no na eyo no ani party member bi a wetumi asori agina kan bibi ye de yense ko wura chairman buga hwini mu de ayenka hwe ye wa ha ne ye threaten say afenyo makin wanhwe yi a ye be have by election anke ye be to na ko be di ne maame 7 prediasa enne de ne yate wo hu bio. NDC anka wo mu be make sure say wo ma push asem wo ya mo bia hu say na Akufo-Addo ye kolo ni e itomiwa. Akufo-Addo ye tyrant. Enso niama John Mahama ba ye ode police for ode media for ye Ghana no Akufo-Addo anyemu ha afo. Now as they say vindication is in the time of womb. But I plead with you this leadership. Yes, Remo. Yenimsa mumu bebre no madu baby amubedu. Money fresh. This happened somewhere last 2 weeks ago. No, my keeping under the carpet. Utie, SEO over 2 weeks ago. And your coach sister Ellen there kon Ebrun radio station. Obabisia. Nanka Ellen in you be a sebio or no to ye gangalia kakra or wait kakra. Nanka ya bruna papa na nuni na. Na when ya kukudro kradiako police no when ya MPP niya beka trust a kotia sem ne brefie because he pay hey. Twa mama me ka se min kyerɛ mu ni na. Say you go to so asoro abofo ana say Yehovah kra de ne ba so o me candidate. Na say your party structure na enya papa forget you be lose me kan ne. Yetia Bawumia yes Bawumia is going to win. But the machine that needs to work for Bawumia to get a solid win, if that machine does not work, forget about Bawumia's candidature. It's not going nowhere. Because Bawumia will not wake up in the morning and vote for himself. Bawumia cannot go everywhere to campaign, cannot convince everybody. But if the party mechanics is working, if the party is gelling now, we will be able to deliver a good win for Dr. Bawumia. MPP mo party no, executives no, yaria bem. Cancer for fra sabi, cancer for fra. Mama ma yetri mu nya de, ena Bawumia anya sa ye be sia ye djuma na ye the last time ni bio, ye be ye djuma be do etre ye be gini to akonya. Yetri kura ne ye, enu anom yetri ne ye said Dr. Bawumia wini. Nkende mo ntwa nipa nkodi omu kwa kobu man. Enipa nko no komo mu position ni omu koye adwuma eko guna ni mu ase na abaye ni mu ase no ma ka se ya nka ntem se nkofo we ntumi lead. The leadership must rise. Na me case we mean nyai until we see say the MPP leadership now rise it protect its own no minja because they be me beka na me am na for 4 bloggers na ma me mo ma be ni paboni eni ni ade ya me ya onu no ntumi meka ho Felix enya kukudura obeka no was name Felix ho aye hi yet kromo an ye nua fancy comedy yet chi boy yi ohiani wa odwere ne ho ono sebe ogina wa no ochinchim ni post no the yi ni comedy no the politics kakra fam. You were yes, ya chino de nashim. Sa egbeni bay AY. Yes, yate you said remember me jollof for said or no voice for huntino, yankochi AY Ghana jollof. And now me no kate samonti yanamu nimua. They are still going to court. Last time me catch them say Bawa, I said that to say young formun 2 million fast 30 examples, samun nimua sa na eko. To fancy comedy. Yakwa bonti ana secretary na di anim na kwaka se nkwada we de yen ye suma awamu o. Abonti na se be me kwesi apia meti hai. Se me kona me koto se me baby ya bo na abonti a. Me nkoboa mo mbro me ba ni nkunu da bi. Akwa agi me ba na ba fie. Na mde na ba fie ni ma betia me ba ne se kokwa abonti ankoye sa. It is only MPP no bi in the life akoto a fight ama MPP no. Okonya asem a yedu abonti ane ya let ne down. Ye be inside the SEO ya fa lawyers am me na lawyers am fire what is happening with them? Imagine some confirm you we crack court case no most obi a referee court case no. But they are going through it. AY ne fancy comedy they are still going through it. Because papa na ese sanka omusu kwa kire no o se nyon no soma omu wa camera msa na camera capture aye. Oko kan yesterday bi kwesi. Oko kan yesterday bi kwesi. Yentina oni yambru yamma na wo mu na mu yese na bede na makro mu wo pepa so mu be communicate ama party no. O ma ntumi akọ communicate. Sese adi selling. Baby obeko bia no ye bo modern pay your boys bi di na chikakra because they say things are going to get heated. What me na nkwate ayi Range Rover na ka sakakra ka bi mu a ko etu de atua fo bi sukura akọ. Lolly fair keke kura mon farmer communicators kura no aye de amamo. Na ye koka na ye mo ya be ye party ni tamfo because obi penny position ti no on pese ye be hu ne flaws. Into what thought just a few bloggers to be monka say ye when they know it's not good. And ya woni abu wuntia obeka say ye. Tanki ya bru bi ti said ye kwache ya Ellen so no so sorry and no the nending. Bua ne ebebo. Oh sorry oh my hand this we hon to omo. Na this one so sa wan djuma ye kodi. Odi akasa kakra na mentumi to program. Sister Ellen wa ha. Mama na kwa ba Sister Ellen. Ellen amadeko adan usu. No. What's sorry, I know we see any if voices I am wrong thing. And I am away family members. Anyways, welcome to Political Zone and enemy fair show back. I hope say be call Christmas and New Year. Apart from Saturday in 1 week. Yeah. It's just about Saturday in a week ago this year. But every day I send a video now. What's here now? I'm missing pretty much one in the debate about me. Everyone know. I'll put people who check the woman on Yami. See, I'm not catching when you or to share the son or two at the above me. Wow. And look at the okay, no, you're free or no, so I'm funny when Miss right. When I'm a young man, on the tone and first. It's this year didn't number or move separate and the producers name. Okay, Mimi Ababa, who can get a phone, rep, royal about the ya or no separate tea. Almost separate tea and Aquano. We should be 2 minutes one. I asked if in a PF studio or the other beginning PF4 see us here. Aquania, I just about it to me. It's a junction question that brings me to me car straight to Cantonment Police Station, and I'm a report here. They call no more medical forms. And I'm a call police station. It's a police hospital. It's a police hospital in Cantonment Police Station. And I made a police report a call. And I want my friend, my boss, said a man winning said MPP Nash, my maintenance, and my friend, my boss, Richard Ahiaga. I can't channel. And I'm a catcher, you're about me and the ADC. And I'm a catcher, Miniaba Fatima to Abubakar, because a man, communicators in the Fati, in a CC or so former Minister of Information. It's me one honor, and I am a Francis CM. Some of Kaino. Yeah, Francis CM.
Francis. I had no into your no Baba to police station. You know, name me a year.
Me name the operating mokra. You now started crying now. We are picking it by Islam, but that's okay. I'm saying we sit down and the chassis. That's okay.
Auntie Frances by and on me a year for sleepy. I police for the same. I did here and a Monday no the class I say. And the coffee. I'm saying Tuesday no. And a police for no friend is one alcohol, alcohol picket, acquiring details into Omobey Biton. No one, as I said, for the friend is almost stressed, coming in my fee, Nayan Mecca. And I make some many. Almost I'm friendly beyond, I may say, my catcher in penny form of mammy, Tommy Mira Richard and Yabancasa, son of the boss. And I be the Mijano. James and Nora and I Richard and so friendly said, as I said for the day. Young Twaba said, in Kayan can move. Every time is said, and no should be all nothing. Some of us can move here, and some much letter. And so, no, my boss, neutral letter. No, I catch the gun for you now, SMS. Now, as if for no neutral letter. I apologize, not granting no neutral letter. Said, or I sure I said, no one you be so go studio, Kobo baby, until they do all those niggas. Police court case never basho. And say me try CID for the call. After I say MSN and court. So now we say na assemnia could know.
Okay. As it stands, you know, if I perfectly understand you are assembly that's what police for them. Is that Unkoye? Na mesrel da obekwe yi sa case na me na wa ware ye jai. Ye nware bio. Mesrel. Because Sister Ellen, baby, I do know, and yet Brian Mau be na yan can sao. Abia would dear, or no Abia utili or China, girl be so no super so communicating my MPP, and it's uncle yes, I said the UTA. And if we don't set example, if we don't use this guy to set example, say number one, untment no one sound far more by and only the first premise. You must not touch a woman. That is the first premise. 2, in your profession, You don't fight in your profession. The profession where you are communicating is not the place to show your muscles. Your muscles should be in your speech. It should be in your information. It should be how dexterous you are in terms of delivering. It's not how powerful you can punch. And therefore, we must set that precedent. Say, so that's what is going to go. As I speak to you, fancy comedy ni AY. Omoda sukram to the point say. Oh, Sister Jennifer, and I'm making because the honor started free here, and Kahona maybe say, Adia, a honor started free here. When you bit say UTV. What's the other and Sister Jennifer? I can be a womb painting. Obsina doya, I said, Prekasa, ya de cotton cremu, giddy 1 penny, young down and one bro Jennifer when he and your brother so hopes in the I not you, and I hopes in there when he actually threatened the woman on live TV. These are the things that make me sad about this political parties, and people don't get it. Ofe Sanka Sebio, Bridget, why not? Bridget, now why you're no mama porno, and the call baby cocasaye, and a young MP before he be, you pay that inside the car now, and can see, don't get an answer, and this is where guys are same way. Gomu Yamuda Gomu Yamu Nancy, ya the Jennifer, ya the Sere, ya the AY ne fancy. Ya de nemu na o de support. Afei de ya de san ba wo mo ayenim se eba ne se obi koto bo de aboba omi a omu be gina ho no ya de ba omo so na ya kum wo mo ya ye den ya komano atum. Then you get people telling you say you fa asem we mafie ne mafie china. Untumi nkoso sebe TV so utie untumi nko sebe space now the old an say o kwakodi awu wo the old an say sebe o kwa akoko e wo bright about ideas wo kura wo die dia o pese wo didi obi flag bearer at now nim ade bi em wan about sister Helen sorry according speech now can they are not person o kira ne say Kennedy Japan is a stronger candidate than Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. It's more for Kennedy Japan. So right there, and I make us say, Sister Eleni, and no a problem because problem are a number one, or your NDC communicator. NDC for expected the next 4 years, the best to Abamo. It is a way and Yanseni, I will say one more quanya. A year then will be our own say. What the Kennedy born do be winning and if a Kennedy man no be winning, but we are the other never ya be like where is the logic? When nice I say involve seven delegates say Saba womiano wa ya kakayo wa ya kakai. Ba womia ya kakai ma omo e ko bra ya pese ya buru yan ya titi AY num ya titi fanti kom nini nane sa ba womia hu ehu. Dr. Ba womia hu ehu. Because me bo muncheni me bo okotoba bi Brazil Park me de mantin baby da utie say yan e bia nim 3 boys ye ne agawu boys fo ne kobo na agawu fo na ba say what the Felix ba ye be shemo rough nembom wo de ayi sabe kwabena ni fa ba dia ye be wini na we bi sa ho se sabe yo predia sana NDC fo no wo mpeso wo be wini 2024 ana we are delegates ya bi sa ho sa asem no mo kai Alan Tremantin ye pe Alan na ye pe Alan mo de Alan ba dia ye beto amamu Alan ekotie abayifo NDC fo kuo we Alan koye nkoda aguro se ntintin ya yenya no ye owo bibi o mo friend GPT ya tena ho ya mfa GTP ampam atade an seda Alan ba ya wo si GTP o de about 10 points ngodi kogu nu hwani mu ase ye ti kromo ha ena kwabena kwambedi akon keda echi Alam ebru no susuro Asante region crowd na mobo mi kan so na ya papa kumlaw wa munim ni dada black belt man ebetina ka say Alan will sweep the Asante region. Alan will sweep, and he said this on KOD, no, Bolare, on Bolare's program, Obi oya MPP ni MPP for call election Nempa ibon say Alan sweep the MPP for stronghold and no see a man in the party name. Delegate for your pepenio or your tenio or your cremonini in a sroni, no, cause what back, Rono to be chat. Me call Ghana and Miko who said the amount of illegal money being made in Ghana is the reason why the country don't want somebody like Bawumia. Yananum, amoya bosomfo. Yananum, amoya traditionalist ye. Mwana mosi wabusuma enemy yambanum pre-kro yakonem presa. Yasugu dunso gu fa ku etwa huro mwana mo kan ye. Ene de yasi yakodunso Bawumia ba akopato yampepa ne yamedunso ken. Neberi na pu ehuro. Bawumia na nda me ne wo kasei uko mikuro mkede. Uko mi amekura kusi. Uko abomosu. Yede ni t-shirt said the semi. Ya bobo edi ase trankum. Jam ba kuro mu ha na yese. Delegate asamo anya kan mo yancho ya hu ye pa o. Because this party needs a whole revamp. Cheni ye pa. Ena ye kasei. Dr. Bawumia ni t-shirt. Wukwe kurebia obi atoso wa sheni blue ena ehye na dakam on show the boboja edwa kese bi beba eno no no so dia what say so the man is already marketed out there. Mose yankoto ne nkune ko so ye kremoni kremufo anto aba na owira afiri say so nyame ya adum mpo na wo be wini a obekon kremufo anim se yankoto aba oh hey you know me I'm a can. So you the stupid Muslim, vote for me. Me, I'm Christian, eh? Stupid Muslim, vote for me, the Christian. As for you, the Muslim, you can't be president. You are Muslim, fuck you. Sorry, Mofanchemi. Yes, I'm coming to one fee. Delegate, the uncle for way message, your mother namno. You better win here, and to me, I'm going to walk around campaign. Mama, my niagro. Mama, my niagro cry. Nankasebe obi se wo ma undidi Bawumia temo eye bro na me ha sister Ellen next time won me try trick bi oni be bi akon a won na ha no o ma ha no bo modin nya ho den pa fu wa na fu ha no fa bo black no to acha no so sa wo we oso na odi atena no so da bia ntena no so NDC for there omo no mo nche da nya eye inti no sister Ellen next time no bo ho ban why one for one konyem obumi anka me ko kase kwotena no so wa hwe ana nkoboa and this phone ya no mu anka me kase kan to na nka tena no so na me adwene ne ya sharp na mu se da bi sankrofo we no de sa ne ama no kwa konyem misrewa. But on a more serious note, we need the party to rise. MPP current executives no mo se time na you go school no you got to do something before you die. Do something. Yes, do something. Why? Na mama ya fire no mum dodo. Mama ya fire no mum dodo. Mama ya fire no mum dodo. This Ellen be do na okay be quick now we have to also. Yo, okay. And no. Me pa choko so bisano.
Mr. Bisa until I'll no swat you to miss us when you give me Fiana. Your woman, funny panic. Say, you're singing a woman and call much woman. You are any young who said, JFK, anyway, is office. I go patch up.
Aye.
Richard, I have already done a monk.
Or no, I would tell.
Oh, Mamma, I see a shop, but it's also near Shin and Kata. Richard, I have a come here and me a position where Richard, I have a yet communication director, Wayama, MPP. I have a what so a barber so, or look at press conference and think of the away. What's your muchacho, or one muchacho, Richard, I am back and Jama, Jadi, Abrahanyata. One of the new year, now we will call any will become our platform. And then the best yaya. The new of portable food.
You, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Come on. Oh, must start in terms of.
on your chiaboka. One of the swimming be also condition or for and the young bro.
Medase pa yebeba ho na neno me say me a bit of here in review na mbom no good. What they're trying to uncle the Okaniwi. Sister Lecariananka Okaniwi. Okay. Matthias, Matilda Okanase. Matilda Okanase. I'm Papa correct. Yeah, Tiasi. Yeah, a good pa. Medal you, Mama, me Christmas and New Year gift to Nina, Madame Wase. Me pacho hold on no. You. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's a Briscoe. Madam Nina. All right. Mr. Ramoneno, member will be I promise. Niama kakre bi na me pese me di tudwa keke ketwe bi na afi yama finalist no obi akan bi na the obeye appeal for fan so amaye no said am di nka kan ye no ma menti we kura ho ansa na me de yi na ba Mr. Mo last election I call ye social media for ye ade utie ye ade pa ye ade nanso na ye social media ya nanso this time no ye pese ye use your platform no me pato tie mi ye na ye di generate sikanti political zone for my support me this time no many abre momma ye wini cause ye be mu ache ye ni akokora o game ni mu momma ye contribution ni akese ni hu say appeal ye ni political zone no etumi aboa me pato sikana ye gye no o kire fo be ba be kire me nso kakra me pese obi ate ase ne say ye ni a ye wo social media especially Baumia Camp Nibi. Yeah, few of the pages, RD show, Diva show, SKB, Ras Media, Miankasa, and other affiliate groups are Jumano Gab Media near the no. Ye resist our fund way they are discanafeti. This time, young person this Gabakwa Koshe Ubi or bank campaign on some Debbie. 10 years. Sense the way I had ye didinu kufu ye mfa nkoma obi oban Bawumia se won fa ma Bawumia man Debi enti se wo ye aid na o gini say ye discuss dia me pacho this year no mabo loss obi amfa dollar mamo sika ya ye didi ye sika ebrepam no ye betu bofo na ye buku appointment na onipa na ko share his excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na nkasa pi oniye no nie ya yeso a yeti social media page dia yetumi raise ye nie je na fabo a campaign entima ma obi anyo ne say ye diska koma obi adi mono no ye ba say ye be diska pepe obi din say ye be diska kodi da bi ye diska ye de koma papa na nkasa ye de hye ne nsa ye de ko hye ne nsa T-shirt there, be T-shirt akahon na mbom ye hia sika nkasa this time we need money. Yes, we will add T-shirts. Ye the T-shirt be kahon na nso ye pese ye sika kufu. Ya command said dia yesu ye nya ye ni. Please be part of this dream. Eduma no baby edu no na nsa. Mote ya Kosongo bona wewu Yamanu 207. Yes one fa message no. Yamanu Benz Bass 207 a wode be say aba. Ya papa Bawumia Oni Kosongo bia o baby abio. Oni bona wewufo enkasa. Debi oni obi a sabe ono onam hwei onim ne hunti okura ne kura. Achechede no no mesrew we ye sika ye handed directly to the man direct. Enti yesre ebre no so na okyerechire mu no ba na obekyerechire mu a ye de number ne begu ase o te se de mo hu no screen no so na meye sa campaign we ya kopem 19th. So we just have a few days. Mr. Remo, we have a few days because I say a present to Ono and sign at 31st Nedu, Mr. Remo, because the way amalachi amalaka wo mu ayo ma adwene se wo mu betu egum this time no ye ma obi emfa sebe na yi bi awanya ne Benz bus bi awanya 207 bi emfa me twitwa ye sebe yakwa mu mesrew ye de number no to wa ketu abi ensa mo amwo Ghana mo amwo amano ne ba bi apedi obetumi de akọ wo US kokora na ye wo bi e friend no Zelle ye wo Zelle number so ho a ibetumi de agege a nini na no ebre no so a de be ma Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ntimi pacho mom yen hye ne so onipa na ready we will be here and do that but me pacho we one topic pe we one thing pe na me pese me ye wa oh okay pacho any very soon I mean your topic we quick see na fe me ma chance na fe gu so na fe no obi amfa na dwen kyeremra na sorry so me pacho na yeti we say ubisa NDC for say Ghana kosen a omo say Ghana ko good montwen ubisa the same NDC about Bawumia la enye Bawumia no nyo bia Bawumia de Bawumia tantan Bawumia yampe Bawumia wa bon yo yate na wasen baba ka we bisa ne say na wo say Ghana kosen o say Ghana ko good no we bisa ne say na Ghana na ko good na de na ama Ghana na ko good o say den o say dollar ba form eno ye first no mo kan no we be say na dollar na o say no you gold board see how because the gold no so your forex no sana that is what they will tell you the gold board is doing extraordinary gold board wana edinsi do gold board educhem na we be say na gold board no credit na wamoyo yes yo gold board no wamuto gold free galam say for ne ade now I'm to me the abua your reserves. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Rita. Sorry, what? Ubisana was a gold board, no. Monska. I no win to the Sabi, Amagana, air coso. Gold board here then, auto gold. No webisa say, mommy and to your boo. Let's forecast. Obia won't show me how we end this new MPP new. Let me tell you something. Ebra Dr. Bawumia suggested say, yenye gold for reserve, gold purchasing program, gold for oil. No. Adia bakwa NDC for ye na di almost gold to turn ya the papa and say, hey, omo from for. Okay, John Jinapo to Ghana for any mina ka kire say ye kwan ya Bawumia pass of us no de be wi Ghana for gold. Enya me na me kan you. We videos so wa o twetwa wo be hu. Jenapo NDC ni no was say gold purchasing program no ye di be wiade and almost gold for oil no kura eni ho Bawumia boa meboa mo hwem wa meboa almost say it never exist nya ye tro ene ye twa Ghana for afei amo ba ban mu a almost say sa gold na ye ton say yo nkrofo ye tumenya 30 tons of gold e wobra na Ghana ni na na 8 tons na sa 8 tons no so nye cities na de koto yo me pato the difference between Dr. Bawumia adwene and NDC for adwene no e pretty ni na gold no ye the forex na koto areho wo mu ne say ye the forex na koto a na ya be report no low e wo Ghana bank ho no Bank of Ghana ho no ya be report no low ntina country na e boka be no kura no since independent abeto time one yen ba be mu anasa yes start to go for oil no na gold and here wo ho a na the forex ato e den 8 tons ye ba ya start to say yen gold purchasing program. These people fought against it. Now Dr. Bawumia dia me say he will be vindicated. Mo sa bukwe mo kai de o ka say ye di gold na be ye betumi di akwaji oil NDC tibon kusufo ya na mo boa apu o man be no ebe ma gold sebi ji oil no man gold o mo boa enya no kra ya mpini o mo boa yo yate ene nyankopon ya adom ena first 40 barrels buy oil na bakra no o mo san ko gina so enya gold ne de to ya o mo boa enya no kra de yo yate ena o mo de ye propaganda ene nyame de abanu ane share wo monsa utie odi ade ane so monsa wie ya gold for a purchase no say gold purchasing program no say there be o say dia PMMC precious minerals one my commission no ye change ya no na ya dane ne den ya dane no gold board e dia na be ya nhihye ya be ma gold board ya koso gold board no nko ne the only person to me to gold and as to me di gold ja restrictions on the toto ho no this is what sabi akwa fa sa 214 we ya ba they've been trying to cover mesaya kai mu bio ya papa to force and the first budget you already here obeka try and say there is nothing like gold for oil achimba ma wa ha I did that program here with the evidence in the tray. I just want to refresh your minds. Almost said there was nothing like gold for oil. I felt Hagan and here would tell me I would the old say end this for your papa. I didn't know musi any hono. Almost by media budgets here. Almost say I didn't know any honor boy. Let us be smart here. End this for omunim governance, but omunim politics here. Into one when you under how omube we out. Adiana already in the main budget or say it doesn't exist. Dr. Bawumia was lying. There was nothing like gold for oil. Or by mid-year review or so there be a gold for oil never hold name my boy. Fast forward. And this is for Bemu first. Somewhere around May 25th. You can Google that and find out. Dr. Esiama Onoya Bank of Governors. A compare no some koka say. Gold purchasing program na Bank of Ghana you know boy empire no na ma your reserves na ye dey grow me patron no one no kan he ono no be kan he papa no granted say interview no with joy the next day your friend go Jubilee House and you catch and say hey unim na wo command sebe and MP before credit for anything juma ye be do no ye be you wait for your sign the work go jail because the confirm if you jail you didn't be governor. Etiama na wo no ye kronfo a ya chine se wo ye kronfo emre bunufo and NDC ba ye se da bi ye yi kronfo ni na afrim ne ye yi ne yakwa the Bank of Ghana governor so wo be kan ya efiri one almost starting so na go for ya ne boka go for ya ne boka go for so all of a sudden the governor was shifting post institutional memory ne wa ha adwene na me dey ma mo no se me bo a mo fast check me Esiama in May was giving congratulatory message to Dr. Bawumia for bringing the idea of gold purchase. Gold purchase in the day. And can ya the dollar na ekoto. And then the young for young so you see the in your day. Ento. That is one key difference. Gold purchasing program na young for many papa could say, I said that to Bawa, only wabusu ya phone kwan into gold or Ghana. Now, so politics, ya Ghana for atena sima NDC for do margin yentino. Yet na Emma company has said no more pesticides. Go Pedro, Eddie Akobo fuosu a hona na akọ Bawa rock na adwuma no mo ye no. O Petrata Eddie Akodu afu a no akọ Bawa. 2025 ya ba abem no. Yet no be incorporating man the only aggregator of gold in Ghana. And yes, Suez Kakomano. And when did Gani ye? And Akofa Kaba. A canabaya, Tio, and this is another deadly thing. A canabaya, no. Muhu, a Jacobnani, so many journalists, Sony Tibon Kusuphobia, they were trying to justify. First, no, almost say a can of crayon, just speculative, and idea, Yano crack. That was the first thing they said. I fed the woman says, I know Punk Romanoma said, oh, well, Punk Romanoma Cotricha, I didn't know who cray, woman sent to me on more parliament way. It is a woman, man, can't be beer. A bear said, be a problem. And Omujai, a trophone in Henny or Ghana. Samelaya, Sammy Cooper. Edna Bias one near Mekasa. Sammy Cooper buyer. Now we're better at throw. Sammy Miami. Sammy Sikako Henny. Sammy dollars. Ebeka trose okura figures bia etre say gold for oil aye ne gold for reserve na aboye ka oba news file samukaya na sat unim sami demfis one smart liar. My god, that guy is a smart liar. Do you know what he did? Oh yeah, no man media phone in na flyer and also your media talk into who MPP ni no nkwa ye de Sammy Gyamfi fact ne na ama you know they are all host show na 20 no no didn't say they Sammy Gyamfi di ama na ye no kre. This is how they deceive them. This is how they deceive them. And because say ye want ti bonkoso utie ye want ti bonkoso journalist ya wono no do na envelope ade beba Charlie Sammy Gyamfi to ko Charlie and then me fire kakro te ya ma me time Charlie the envelope no waje Inti Sammy the okani na ye throw so see honorable no janu ma na dia traffic Sammy Gyamfi ko tena na sa papa we de nyame ani ni bedi mai lawyer Samson Ladi ayini okotena news file ayemfe ni agro first no kwaku ba kono mte hwa unum say yes ekoje Sammy Gyamfi gold board figures edit mu na trowudia na wunnim nyansa ohoda ho mo bi ehunu say wo trofo ede na si ye Sammy Gyamfi figures no ye bisa ne say ne source wo he o se den Bank of Ghana meboa ani yase saade ya yankwacha Bank of Ghana for nangasa a report the upon kromedinya omono no because of extension and this for painting they had to sit down with IMF to renegotiate for IMF to give you an extension and say who say niamedi ni na who did so and na one kasa wo tro de kwama IMF say eja na amudi gold ni bi no e ka bam na said ye be ya also they say Sammy Gyamfi so come because onipa ye this kind of man no and no tro mo person mo yi Sammy Gyamfi free me mente ase ono no ye gold board ne director ono the first Canada ma Bawa Rock say mon kwa na mon ye so aggregator over 31 nkrofo e ba ye no Bawa Rock nkwa ni nipa ye fa obi asabi no go spray eduma no mo ye no o mu spray fuo the tunya be mo no nkwa ye nipa wo to Ghana gold ni na Sammy Gyamfi sat on that news file, lied to the point, said, Honorable Kabiru, I love you so much. Na mi nim sawa ben sa, they say me tie umo. Sawa ben mashiako. I say, Sammy, you don't know what you are talking about. Adentia. Ghana nkwani omanya ye say ya set up company, ye disguise fund. Nanso we dey yan pesa dem fa so bebre. What be that? Ye can wait to Ghana ni ma ugidi. Maybe a store na store dey maybe a time dey boka obi amedi be free. Sabe sakre na mi gina o media na dey me charge e don komi e ya o that e test and buy. Kan wan hear say da na wedi. Ghana nko. And why are they doing that? They are doing that to cover Sammy Gyamfi, their future vice president. Isn't it sad? And they are so shallow-minded. Say, Ghana ni awutie me. NDC didn't know, said the Omoyeno. It is rather giving a bad name for Bank of Ghana and their finance minister in the international realm. And I will explain to you why. I will explain to you why. Sammy Gyamfi is a state-owned enterprise. Sometimes, as we speak now, Bank of Ghana and the corporate Sikade ban what they are breno. Bank of Ghana so the finance minister ne kabo no ma kwa jibi bi wa bonte no mo di abana ya wai bi di ama Sammy Gyamfi ma na ye nadwuma ama na koso. Nanso just to cover Sammy Gyamfi ntino. Yesterday, Yangu Bank of Ghana governor animu ase. Yangu Atoforsen animu ase. Na Sammy Gyamfi na wonu peda ase ska no. Adema one aggregator Bawa Rock emen ne yakobo ka no yempepe omo ho son. Ekana yemumi enu. Bank of Ghana to woman is Ghana de kodidwa. Na wet me the bibia bet me the atua nka. Ukoya wo se ukoya no akobo ka sei. Wo se there bi kano we ya wo se there bi fakọ we so. And na Sammy Gyamfi say Bank of Ghana for any set kan nto omo book so. Bank of Ghana to say there bi sika no wo ne yede ma wo se fekodidwa nti sa ahia e ya wo na ese ebisa wo no nti no yede ba wo book so. That is where the tussle is right now. And in March onyame ya adoma omo de ade na ebeto na hade adentina na make us omo name document ya honorable upon kroma no mukura document ya me akwese apia mukura bi wa ha wankasa so betumi atwebie ye freno Bank of Ghana financial statement annual report and financial statement ye woni PDF form Google abehu the wankasa mi twa watro bibia e course bia se mo ye den mo recordo Na menimu be ready bibi, but answer na me ready no. Me pese mu ni na mote ase say ye pese Ghana kosora ebetumi akoso. Na ye pese ye bo Ghana so a ebetumi abono. If we continue putting people who don't understand the subject matter on TV and radio to discuss, they be on better than Crawford. Eja kwabena said the nyane anopa. Ekosa are you from Bruka? Are you from Tefreco TV? Ebota. Etebi say in the pockets. Ekani trimu yomo. Ekofa tout le monde ibi kakra di gunema tuem. Eja otififre. Area yakwatine UTV say. Sabio Bank of Ghana records now Womadiama World Bank here no na wi ase ni na anya no. Maya ni anu ni oponkroma there be almost omomo there be Bank of Ghana ne say waboka there be honorable Bank of Ghana so omomo kan ti say no o say there na apatre Abbas Nuruddin ni why Abbas Nuruddin Abbas Nuruddin on why oh Abbas Nuruddin ye NDC communicator no yes we send ye kano Ashanti region communicator and then yape baby dia shama no ono Abbas Nuruddin no ono Abbas Nuruddin na beka say ya sebe oma moka enti yenyi Bank of Ghana governor ni din shase and signature shase utie yenyi ono ne de na oka no mayenyi anu ni finance minister na ono na sign sika bi adema Ghana no mayenyi ono de ni na mbom sami dem fidie ne yenji ndi me bebo video bi mebo say video no but mesremo obi about say talk about the losses you made me part of the losses you made in power cannot be accounted for as we speak and next obi ahwe siama eno so ha Bank of Ghana governor no theory oya you Mr. Ghana for the year ye dimu be di agrosa unim okay can nsem ni na area no say oh by the way I have to put on record that these are on unaudited figures see how go unim say March omo yes omo be publish and okra ni be dedi inti sa time no so be publish na kra na say e be dedi obeka so ka say it's an audited figure got losses anyway as a matter of fact let me do the reading me pacho Bank of Ghana okay omo report 2024 let's go inside domestic gold purchase program yankwe or say the role of gold as a we crown my video there be train the train reserve asset has taken center stage following the global financial crisis. Central banks all over the world have been increasing their gold holding reserves. The Bank of Ghana launched the domestic gold purchase program on June 17, 2021. Yet, yetumina erikopoku bekatre ye say a program na wo ho free Adam nana na yen ba ye na chese yen ya be se bibi me ken so sa erikopoku gold for one na reserve no kano all those 8 tons of gold were bought with forex na mo de mu nimma o de mo mo twena 31st in we or say the Bank of Ghana launched in 2021 which was initially designed to purchase gold with Ghana cedis with Ghana cedis from mining firms and aggregators as follows. Buy refined gold from the mining, I know you one. To the London bullion. No. 2. Buy door gold from the local gold and then aggregators for onward shipping to the London way, away for way certification. After here, they are not saying I should read in my mefanto sokrano be and be. Nijo. Why do you say this is your own Bank of Ghana's UI. Yanko. In December 2022, the Gold for Oil program was initiated by the government as a temporary emergency intervention to address escalating prices of petroleum products, which surged averagely from 6.90 per liter in January 2022 to 22.8 per liter in December 2022. The Gold for Oil program was designed to leverage on the existing Bank of Ghana to support the importation of adequate quantities of petroleum products into Ghana at competitive prices. The policy aimed at reducing the country's reliance on US dollars for oil imports thereby mitigating foreign exchange shortages and stabilizing the Ghanaian cedi. Inti say Obekaya, your last engagement at the World Bank here, and the World Bank has predicted, say, by January, crown dollar and never 8 cedi. Say you keep the agreement, we arrangement at any way. If we keep it on now, it will come to 8 cedis. Yanko Bill. Now, as at 31st December 2024, the Bank of Ghana had committed seed capital amounting 4.669 billion towards the Gold for Oil program. Notwithstanding this investment, the bank recorded a loss of 1.82 billion Ghana cedis on the Gold for Oil program for the financial year ended 31st December 2023. So it's for with 24. Now 2023, the loss was not in billion, almost say 317 million. Now, let's play the video. Now, if you remember the other people, remember them. Where's the video? Upon Chroma, take us to church. Munche Obio, we know Obiantie, because this is where we are going to paint our whole discussion. Obia Obebemubian. This is because Bank of Ghana governor Kasaba Bekase figures no about the 2025 they are and do only figures no and no cry do only yet. Now 2024 figures or my and also no just numbers are audit and yet the final you know into what basically they are telling you. They say in March a brand also say you can publish here the no crane better because only to me chat through you now you're chat there honorable Ponko mama yenti quick now for yanko yenim. And look how Sammy Jenfi lied to somebody like Obi, and Obi believed it and was willing to defend, was coming to defend Sammy Jenfi.
Why would your inquiry limit itself to 2025? Knowing very well, say, this program has a history. And from 2022, according to official figures, again, Gold Board also published here, we've seen losses from 2022. In fact, they claim, say, in 2022, a volume of 0.76 metric tons of gold valued at 43.96 million from the gold purchase program. Okay. The reported losses now is 74 million 2022. 2023 24.87 tons, 791.82 million the value. Losses reported 2.15 billion Ghana cedis. 2024, 45.3 tons, 3.12 billion value. Losses reported 4.84 billion. So why would anybody calling for an inquiry with this history? This is what the Gold Board published. Almost source a Bank of Ghana.
And you know correct.
Oh, my friends to answer. One Obi. One Obi. So now you almost say published. Why did they buy a Gold Board? Gold Board for almost us near the Bank of Ghana. So an intelligent person like Obi has been tricked by that riff-raff called Sami Delphi and ne when ya sebi and the pedi and ya kete pedas wintina funo say be chatro e de ato no ana ban so amonu eluku clean e will be the enemy. Or say 74 million was 2022. Or baby was 42 million in 2023. Just every year beyond they will give 2.3 billion in 2023. And look at what Upon Chroma did to the Leonard Obi. This will be our last say, then the panelists will come inside. With the sorry person with Jina Swatch. Yanko.
Mikra Bank of Ghana document no I say. And that's my second thing I'm going to come to. Makacho said the first I will show you say no correct.
Proof say.
Oh maybe my highlighting it now I say.
Presumption of regularity no will favor.
Where page 98.
It's rebuttability.
Where page 98 of Bank of until I'm share that kind of mouse say document being.
Yeah, where
one signature and chassis. Figures are Gold Board for boy. We say okay Bank of Ghana document now. They are false. Maybe be two sabotre ya be wojuma. Mami reiterate why? Why? Because abra you start affair now no more pumping no. You can almost deny even before bishops. to the extent say it took the fund to come in, halt them, and instruct say busumi biya omo beya they should announce. And Kenya no anka wo obi ni Ghana for nara. Unim that said they have pumped 10 billion from the Gold for Reserves program. And Kawunim. And they have no credibility on this matter. That is why number 2, when they started denying the IMF report, we had to then call for an inquiry. Remember, this IMF report, as I told you, the letter of intent was signed by the finance minister
and the
governor to the global investor community and the IMF. Then back home, the Bank of Ghana and Gold Board tell you who put documents together as a whole. There's no loss near speculative.
Initial statement.
I'm telling you, but that is the matter of record. Say there's no loss. So somebody is being deceived. Is it the global investor community na buying that down? The IMF and the global investor community no that down. And I'm meaning why it back home and are buying that dying. That is why we said you need a parliamentary inquiry to go in. Then they shifted from there's no loss to now saying, say, there may be a 240 million loss, but that loss is lower than loss
the previous years.
Okay, Sabotre.
Yes.
Intima year started. Omsi 2020
2022.
2022.
Yes. 74 million Ghana cedis.
Kobe Kurasini NDC ni kwasi debi. Afi we yes sir. Kobe Kurasini a wo de why wadwene se unsua de kwese kolimon mensa o se kalimon mensa. Ti ha. De aya kind wa he eye esiama ene ato force nsa na sha ase. Bank of Ghana records enye Gold Board records. Enye de onea modesra no sami demfino enye ne records. Where your Gold Board nan sorry Bank of Ghana na eno na ema Gold Board niska ema ne dikodi ni dwa no ono ne report na oka nti wini biesa wonkwasi adwene ne mu na menya nsem wuram. Allow your head for book to enter. Mu ye jimi dodo. We are in 2026. We are expecting say some of these things, mu be taking it serious. Na me jai say mo dani bibi I have to defend. Idea that way nye me Felix, me it's not my figures. These are not NPP figures. These are NDC figures, and you still sit there and tell us, evidence. Evidence, baby. And evidence, anyways, upon Kromako.
And so, gold motor and value near just 43.96 million.
And I'm saying 2023,
2023, a car buy now 2.15 billion Ghana cedis.
2022.
Yes, a car buy now 74 million Ghana cedis.
Okay.
And so, gold motor and value near just 43.96 million.
And I'm saying 2023,
2023, a car buy now 2.15 billion Ghana cedis. From gold value 791.82 million. 2024.
No, 2023.
Yes. 2.15 billion Ghana cedis.
Sabotre. My highlight the last figure
This is from the 2024 annual report and financial statement.
Which reports 2023 and 2024?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Bank of Ghana.
Yeah.
Go. Obi interview. Mama online. Hey, men bro. Ye. Mamunia bro. Me pa me the figures na chere they are way obi kano. Me the chere I say for those of you. I say about 58 remember. I say 2023 loss na ya he. About 70 billion na boy. Me pacho I say 2029 2.3 billion. Me pacho so ha 2023 Bank of Ghana so say e ka ba ye no 317 million. Nti sa oh, these guys, everything is here. So I can't believe that these people decided said they will not learn. It's so sad. Okay. The Bank of Ghana recorded a loss of 1.82 billion Ghana cedis on the Good for Oil program for the financial year, which is 2024. And also 2023, 317 million. Young, go back to studio. Upon Kroma, sorry. Upon Kroma, sign you. Thank you.
December 31st, 2024, the bank had committed seed capital amounting to 4.69 billion Ghana cedis towards the G4O program. Notwithstanding this investment, the bank recorded a loss of 1.82 billion on the G4O program for the financial year ended 31st December 2024. And almost 2023, 0.32 billion.
Afifa compare wo figures no.
But
that is if
no they say abutre.
Okay,
yeah, what time?
Yeah, I'm coming. Where 2024? 2024.
No. First 2023 figures. Now start with 2023.
I know 0.32 billion.
Almost say
almost 2.15 billion.
Ayentro.
Ghana cedis.
Ayentro. Next one.
2024. A 4.84 billion. And a 1.82 billion.
As I introduce.
But the interesting part, they said, we know a G4O, which is gold for oil.
Statement.
From gold for reserve, now I'm going to say, yes, you can't gold for reserve. And I feel they are shipped to you. Some of them figures or DPN, and your gold for reserve, I said, no, can be you. Now, or can gold for oil. Again, giving false figures. Giving false figures, so giving false figures to the public, including a journalist like Obi. And we have Colimon Mensa. So we end this near not Jenny Woo, Nitia Woo, into your Baba bed, Abe supporto. I deal with you better that to your Bonaya Bemu because me person more online is to me be Eka. And no, Kumasi Queen. Me patron say why ready ah me the number no go you dey any free mo quick na fi yemma obia at least 5 minute bite of the cake na yen sorry so Kumasi Queen o obia jo so
the opposition for where they were high then we ya na dua enye ne bonus wa emom ne ye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumi actually what Dr. Nani Diaba BC on it with yes, Kitu Biensa. You will be a Fababua doctor campaign na intimate winning Fabulous a year 26 year 31st year 2006 year, Mr. January. Intimate patron. More number in political zone. God media. Escape.
Sure. Audi. Yeni na ya DJ bi kakra na so TikTokers na ya TF ye bi abenya wo de bebo campaign momo number na ye 0245 01 6711 pacho mi si number ni so bi 0245 01 6711 momo di no eye Isaac Kwache pacho so wo America eya manonia omo fe bibi says down na eno nso nipa obezaliti kana komano no number ne ye 201 744 3036 edi ebeba ye Unity Abuaje Mr. obi a wotie political zone bi a wo ye TikTok bi a wo doctor bi a say ye $1 $2 $5 ayese yesu no ono onsemu enti manusi ya pena masate kon na chense masate sene ye pese political zone echa eye blogger bia because omu de omu si mache ye ba bugo so pese already anya na malu mala me da wase
yo me da say political zone
momo nkona
yo political zone said amunya ate ye no yes sister Kumasi Queen and the buyer me patro number no and I media good screen as well. No, so train with YouTube, or train with Facebook. I sremo. Yenim penny for no mama my yen, mama woman anymore. I say, sremo. Ye can say ya. I'll be to media call £20, £100, $20, $100, €20, €100, €50, €200, €1,000, $1,000. Bia. I hope so. The boy Dr. Bawumi campaign now. We know echo can and set treat. Mesremo we yam fam kodi agro ye de she papa nensa say yes ye sika ye tumi gije ye TikTokers I can yan wabu kakray. Yes, sika DJ and any no tino obisa me pin no ha. I don't know how to pin me just make me a pin here. Me patro mo amoye me admin. How do you pin something? If somebody is there, they can pin it. Intimestre we the mesre mo momwa me na you to me the rest of the page no. Aha na ankoye say yete kasa keke na emom ye pe kwan a yeso ye de be support Alhaji Dr. Mahmood Bawumia na nani so ade hunu ene akwantu ya wotu no ebetumi awie peye enu ntimesre number no momo number no 0245 016 711 0245 016 711 edini ye Isaac Kwache mesrew bomodin na yibi na yemfa moa na enko ne yi enche ye de dwumadi ni bebe wie na so me pese me ma me panelists ni na obia time kakra na omutumi de kasa na metumi sorry ese me come dentist kakra intino mama yemfa sa ayiwe submissions kakra we entwem na intumi fa na dwumadi no embe as to Bank of Ghana na dey trust me, we are going to make sure say we are not going to keep quiet. We are not going to keep quiet with them at all. So don't worry. Why? And don't worry, cry. Don't worry. Everything is going to go as planned. Sister Ellen Pacho, only the first person I'd like to start from. Pacho is so far the conversation, so far anything you want us to know. Pacho, this is the time you can bring your submission. Pacho, I mean to you.
Well, good evening once again. As my own cat, Savidian feeling a good boy, living sensible. In the next 19 days, Minya coming in Mozambique. In the next 19 days, Minya and concentration and making sure that Dr. Bawumia would win.
Yeah.
Now, be a connector. Yeah, and some baby will
Okay. Okay.
Maybe I may come and say after 31st.
Yeah.
You won't come up.
Okay.
I say no more baboy. Any day. I say pan like brown because the better. So to me, if you're not young, just what I want. I send back pen and person and bring more attention. As at December 2024. Now 1 ounce of gold, world price of gold, $1,275. Yay, MPP, yay, Jahwa Kono. Gold price, Yedija, NDC. We are saying, now there's one year to gold, 1 ounce, $1,275. For the first time in 47 years, gold price are double, a quadruple, triple and quadruple, meaning 4 times the price. As at December 2025, now 1 ounce of gold, $4,500. So within a space of 1 year, gold price now increased by 300%. Now with such an increase, still submit and feeling in NBC, New Bank of Ghana, even with the support now, Monsieur Modema, your friend is saying the city support meaning and your profits, who got on gold here 300%. And your profit.
It's profit.
It's the one no gold down kitty beer, no sikaba, but when anytime I'm saying I know. And it's not that I'm saying I any eye. Now still, NBC force I became from the catch and say, oh, what me up on board about?
Yeah, of course, no.
More than pieces of gold, triple, quadruple, and increasing by 4 times. And they are two gold $4,500 an ounce. And she ain't gonna afford it. The Timia tones are gold, you know. Aboka. Maybe I told you that we get to a 31st. Yeah, to Abba. I'm a Dr. Bawumia. Young Conco to my candidate. On one to one back on 1 young back. With Timmy Trap on Tinker, so be to young office here. Or the back of the passion would be when you're ace. When you're ace.
transaction. Obi otimi kata onu ane yire e corrupt. Ye nkoto aba masa nipa no. Ye koto aba ma ne onu ye ni fie yie. Eye na busuafo yie. Emi hu nti onim yo nti obaba be ye me ene wo ni ye party ni yie. Sa nipa ni Dr. Baomia. Ye nkoto aba emmo bi a onam na every single time obi na no enye internally na obo nkrofo threatening people a ntro na wo twa. Ana oti onu kwa na otika Uganda. Onu kwa na esi adan. Sani power obedi yam party ye nimu a me wo ye ntimi nkwa ne ho nkwaje ade. Party ni bia nkwa ne ho nkwaje ade because of the man wa nche or the baba beto abontin so onu na hwe onu na hwe nana wona na nkan so a wobusuafo awu nyina o ye fi 100 years ago onu na hwe mo ye nto aba masa nipa no ye to aba mo bia watna sia dream who say the gold e back ye sidia ye amana ye to the extent say na ndc potimi befa etimi bokro no you know the idea ni by when we ono implement ye no wagusu a oye ene yetimi ejai ati ho aya de pa ama ndc fo abata mi je fo onu tra ho ka se ba omia ye na no ono sa mi je fi netimi afa ho e bokro no sa nipa na ideas ade mi trimu ma no ono ne ye de na eba mi ono say ye environment ya say galamsey say ye see machine be the gold catcher Ghana hala na do mresu ye use sa machine o mo kokra be 100 pieces buy e ma ye hu say e mercury free ye tibi the key gold be free abo ni a ye fa mercury ye nti e see ye tugu mu na ye nkrofo ni nya no mu jai so mo say nsuo no and then this 4x that project nyam so what to ade o mani abri ton gold at the dia ye so mercury hu na o mo dey you no dream your mind that on the to abama no you no dream me ni wo MPP for ho and the free SHS and I say not that for say egu so mu ni mu na that for parents mu ko tua school fees mu ko tua feeding fee mu be tua boarding fee abanya otimi na say school fees and if you want to boarding fee won't to feeding fee won't to and so $250 million back on top pad na kwala ale se omo mpen kwala ni nyusu aban se free SHS di onye sika je so benye sika akoto pad be fi se pad no koto a obenye be the pad ni mu aye to no kwa ya ti atobo pad na ye to wo krom even at retail price back 15 cities as you nya to force ko ka wo parliament se pad ba ko e 45 cities wa titobo aban yo you just free SHS ho ye disikane ko topad ye tuamo bi a ono ba free SHS obeye ni onim se ne ti ye no ono ka ho bi ne implement it obeye ni ye sa aba ne ye koto aba ko ye ni ye nto aba enko ye chi obi a wiase nyina ye ne ya asese obi de ne ka obi hu ye ne hi eni bere ye nkoto bi Alex me that's why
me that's pa Sterling Gab media me yanko Gab media me yanko minia. All right, Kumasi Queen Pacho for submission brand yanko quick 3 minutes mo me yanko fo bibiri su go ase o Kumasi Queen on me to una for submission kakra bra why 3 minutes be na mean to me
yo me da se me nya be ma nya ne bi
yo
abusuafo we die bre na na du yesra mu ala Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia delegate Monkai doctor Mpeni force obusumenim ye kwane prince aye nkone baako wako baako wa nko baako anko dinku ode no nyanse kase 41 ebisi ja breaking the 8 enye easy yenya nso ni breaking ye ho enti ye besrem ebufu ebehye nipa bi mu na manko anko to aban delegate monkona monko yi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na formfo ne samo de ne ba this time one abano mo beye dey mo bet so ama etie ye tanafo eka enye de nipa bi pese minkum nyanti omo ka emu de ganafo hwehwe enema college Kataman to jump. A yashi, you with the doctor about me, I call you pizza. You will do pizza. It's swaffer doctor.
Ufua, free SHS, you see one time. You're paying collaborating, yes, your mom call tertiary education at the way saying, almost so swaffer Dr. Mahmoud Bawu. Delegate, one quarter number 3. God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. Medase.
It's Medase party. Yanko.
Good evening, Abusha, for
evening.
Mechia at your phone in a more program and as a movie or FYP. Yamenka Moho Mapa Mudi, the Abua NPP, and the Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, the campaign. You see, you do a photo and a ginatron one. Moya a Safona Mukutasa. Would the 20 question will be a own to and someone will be Kumwa Mutasan. A Diabuana Manako. And yes, it will be on to any Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Or none Abria Kunyapain. And you will be a Sabi Minister Crown on your bidder. Or no name the Ewo Ekunyanum so car, SACCA. Would the car of a fit and near bit by your Kadi Yamon? Say a bench, I would call my bench fitter. And the ordinary person be an fit and need can out do car not say the Kakumana. Doyer specialist womb and I the manner. Yes, sir, only Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Nancy Cheyenne and I came power, the best Thai president that could afford to achieve. A man that Ghana, you would the UCCA. And the Yanumber fire or Matuna JJ Momu or Moyana. Sure, young can say. Yansanina Mr. Sanitary Party, Yansani pay. And they bet $29 million, so something like that, they could create sanitary pad. And we have Dr. Mahmoud $250 million. That's 29. Well, I'll say that. Oh, and we have Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And the now you want the iPad, Abraham Kalanso, Mufensia, and then President Mahama, any education minister, iPad, non, you know, with them said. You saw Dr. Fonny Neighbor to work people in a warehouse. Hey, just sanitary pad. Where you young son? Yes, Ramo, Sunday, yes, Ramo, any Jemu. Ye Pamocho could go to them. Mama doctor, Minister Doctor, while we near Banner, no, ye pay 95 to 97%. Not one more watch and almost call one to then you with the no. You first, doing a year. And for the 2 minutes 2028, and for 2029, yes, some idiom. Yes, some of it will be over to me about a doctor and just an agreement. You see, I was one casa last night, and I was one casa was 3 or percent. You're 12 bunny, we know, never that bella, you know, or the carpet many in now. I did our solid 1 year by no. And son by a starting a campaign. They movie the Ayana ground, but I must say, I mean, come on, hold my permuti. Delegate, I'm going to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Inshallah. Bye bye.
All right. Kwabena if I uncle.
Yeah, I was here for my general want to say.
Be on your million.
Rather be in the NBA can be over the rest and rather than watching your money. The Minister, I'm Ellen, maybe you'll be a channel. Always out to me, Dr. Officer, also we need driver. She said, or Kobe be not or Kobe, she said the aircon, one per driver. That is the driver with me after the 10 on my beam. To one per driver and canon. So, of course, you did to say at night. Night programs, no. Serena or your bar, or what the other driver, I cannot. The toss of you. Find a digger. Now, Boka was not to us. Obieno. So I could walk for no matter good if you was a turn or boca. It was over after what is a corner. After Boca Beam. It is a major amphibian and turn with the Chagana for because although never good council. Whenever you council, wherever you're going to know for council, if you're present walk on the Chagana for in the Baca Chagana for say Boca, meanwhile, then you walk. Yamaka is not one more if you call a trade away. 100 minutes in Manaboka. Lunga to my resident from Metro and Pate Bocampa. That's where the Wood will say a boca. And a woodisca. even the costume crowd, 50 million a month. Kalo ba chako juma ke crowd, obi pays best 3 times. It doesn't matter because the numbers of metal no any. Wo me scan the moon bottom. Me Ghana for me say be delegate. Abana ya tunu since 1992 apadu where na do boy I want the yan fa nko anko bi mu no nko na agency anko bi mu obi odi ba bi ne ba pi no ne pension Dr. Amel the first time message delegate so me kan fa nko bi mu no ko di tumi ne ma 2020 no man show mine no won se pass ne de nyina na so wada na matare na mestre Ghana for nyina say enya botere MPP government ne be ba no so the pay e be shenshi papa mo mana da ko ni because the different education ba no then this in the mama for ka try say enya papa na nye ye ba ye na number mo so ba ye fa level 100 free no mo say 11 na go say level 100 no so ba o me free na go say and the free teachers no go on o mo good because o tin twa no fees ni ma mo and then go ba mo 65% go nya free because kwa na twa no mo ko no be na twa na mo free mo and then ne Mr. Ghana for na bi delegate na me ka come to yim ne mo party Dr. Mahmoud Baba dey be taking lead no na all bo party no man akọ because anybody who o ma abofo but somebody nyanka what is in chire no ye be come as me das na me shira o
Miss Medas pa tolo yanko yanko
Sister Helen Musunyami Onshilao. Ebusuapo mo amobo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Chidomina de make us Onshilao. Na wonya mokese. Ade bi amohwe bi anyame onhye mo ne. Na meji akata Sister Helen no. In physical ne de ebia we oba e de hunu na but in spiritual ne de wuti mu so we bema. Because sister na sam na wo kan ya de ni na. Eye mema na nke wo timi kata. Okay, be money to my commercial. But I said, yes, Sessiano, a catch number. Na Yabaye, Quaco. John Dramani Mahamade, yes, you were more time. The man, yeah. Some are kind in a mini eye. Easy for you to say, and your man or more yet, but senior, Abia 10 minutes here. I may message you 4 minutes. Efanka John Dramani Mahamade.
Yes.
Na the akan, Efanka Yobuya. Take Japan. Upe Ubia would keep Ghana Shamoa and NPP. Ghana Shamoa and the Japan because of selfish interest. Ana we nipa ba ho omu nipa ana wo mu ma. Ana ono no ye bibi ma obi a. Nye se bibi to di sika na agbo. Na wo se wo kolobi. Se bia obi ye man position bi. Ni e di mana e yobotom sika na obi tia ne ka. Ta dia na e sie. E yobotom sika na obi tia e sia maka na se e ye Ghana di tia ne ka. E di se wo ya die. Mese nipa ni sese enua ma na wo ye enya doesn't mean say nipa no ni wakia so okoma Ashanti region some people be for 3 billion so omunye campaign against Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say the be NPP go opposition na say nipa dey bit me catch here ma say ni Kennedy na pato ko di na kino o ye ya fa ebia mi wa papa ti fe no me open no me na one make you watching no o can do in say ni bia be ka say nti you sika na udi chanika me the delegate me street boy edu ya me kan ina say mama ni to abani ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mama ma ye go to abani ma tibo nkoso ni bia mama ma ye go to aba e ma obi a wo say onu de sika wodi be chia ni ba school fees ni di ba school fees but the beko akodi asaweni and asaweni so no obe make sure say enipa ni wo yare na before that obe yare no papa peni mu a wono na tini mu no ni hu stani no espon go man excess the baba ko ni that ni ko ni nyansa Tell me for when you ono de se ne ho betare no ama na firia o pese ne ba be ko de ni wo a woni mu ba bia no ne kwacha no bakra wo se answer na sanya ma ni be shira answer na obe bua no kra no wo yo ne baba o mu so wo ye nipa wo na wo ye you over organizer wo obe woni mu ba bia wo nya ne kwacha no ba Sisi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, apa amame enewo. NPP na esuo no. Ke betimi agye sa political party na esuo a, eyeme enewo ana betimi agye esuo. Ana sisi Ghana shebre, ese mu delegate no, ko committee. Edie ba de na wo ya boa. Se de be ya Ghana, e betimi etumpo. Ye papa Kufuor ade bia ye politiki, o tini mabio. Ye papa na na danko Akufo-Addo, a wo di free KK fine, o tini mabio. This year, Abua, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, a better power. I wish him. Miss me for the wish him. Saying I kind of one, the best try your kabumwa and a tumpo. We you back one and leave. Mamma, my young kid to Bonko so in India, or no, I'm the selfish interest in thick. Na se fanya contract organ dama okwesire Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say so no oba se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba power sika wo hia no sika nke ko efese IMF a yenchemu mienu na tie ma ne pa a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say on fini o di sika ne be ye Ghana die no enti obe stand obe pray mamu ma ye ni sa ni pere mamu ye follow Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e fa wo ni be be o free Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the physical appearance, your family. I dare your family say, I didn't know Sunday and Yamiado Ediato. Say the Yamiado, papa, and didn't know them. Or, all kind of creatures. Send your summer and what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and when I hear, send him Jenna or Kutano, and when I hear, and yet you won't go to any idea. What you could talk in the big trouble, or the Bab, or the Baby, you good.
All right.
It's a Muslim delegate.
Okay.
Maybe an animal that. Na papa na walk at any nano. Or say, or my penny that before, and you're my papa or ye any nano. Or my penny that not that of Kufuor, and you're my papa in your auto, or papa come again. My papa is come now over in Lagos. No one needs any year, no figure, no Egypt. Young mamma, a fence, a fact. No for Egypt. It is a name, say young mammy, Tamara Bawumia, to almost a good anemia. And hallelujah. Namina Israel, 18 years full of Niba, or Pete, or Bayer Pesley. It is some delegate, whom I am Twabano, Emma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, or the Nomatre, and said John Dramani Mahamadi, with himself with Digana. Now, said the Eddie Chairman to be. Dana Bayano. So, what how much Kennedy? I am Yodium. John Dramani Mahama, who you are for star, not will say. Tell your 86 amount to me up there. Now, a bedroom may be no. And people for penny for the pina, who beg now. Where is it? Who book up with Timoma?
But I say,
day in day out will be for NPP.
But I say, the boys, let's go. The boys, it's your turn. Let's go.
All right, Mida Muninasi, and well, can you mute yourself and distract me? Mida Muninasi, and thanks for the opportunity to be on your live and greetings to your guests. Evolution for this evening, I have two main purposes for joining live way. Number one, and say I want to show you this. If you can see it, University of Health and Allied Sciences, School of Pharmacy, Department of Pharmacology and Toxicology. Yeah. I want you to pay attention to a research title, impact of chronic antidepressants use on cognitive function in anxiety and depression with a focus on Ghana. Over for Guinea, Alifuji Harris Richard. This is all I want to show you for the first part. To show you, my research work about my PhD in pharmacology, is centered around mental health. how medications affect people and all those things. And Ebanu said, the way I train Juma, I'm not posting, but again, I have some depth of knowledge in it because I'm in specialization. Now, when I look at Japan, the reactions, the responses over the time, I can tell you for sure, 90% confidence said there is something wrong somewhere. Now, Obibia occurred through surgical operation and is about the brain, Diano. Most of the time, the person will not return the same. Most of the time. Because the brain is such a way that it does not create any new tissues. And to occur surgery or adrenaline, you even mistakenly touch a small portion, such small portion, is gone forever. So when you look at the way Oramukere Japan reacted, or some of his reactions, that was Sokwa, and even the campaign trail, you understand why medically, he's behaving this way. And I can tell you, sir, Ghana, a serious nation there, and someone who has gone for surgery on his brain and has not gone through rehabilitation, that person should not be anywhere near a official position. Who has surgery, who has rehabilitation. And I'm not sure, say, Honorable Ken had the time to go to rehabilitation. Uba Adrenema, aha, baby, control emotion. These are the places. Ning Nanidi amygdala. This. So Uba we have the hippocampus, the thalamus, and the rest. I don't want to bore you with the details. But aha, they're taking care of emotions. Now, the surgery that Honorable Ken Japan had, it was around this area of the brain. And by all means, some elements of the emotional control and all those things will be damaged. It can only take medical rehab. But we as MPP, as a political party, right now, we need time to come and wait for someone to go through medical, these things to become medically fit for the presidency. We are already seeing one that we are suffering for. Right now, our national chairman, he's not around because of something like this, because of brain issues. And yes, sir. And see, do we also want to go and vote for a flag bearer that tomorrow will not be available because if they are side effect of the surgery are resurfacing? I don't think so. We have that time. Now, let me finish up by coming to I did the IC and then I'm missing part. Let me bring it to your attention.
Okay.
My brother, I've been stressed throughout last year, 2024. And I've not had any leave or any time to rest. And see, I called somebody today, say, Baba, I'm trying to look for a place where I could just have some, maybe 2 days rest and then refresh myself so that for this year, because this year I'm in research year. And I called a guy I know very much. I have to clean the name of the facility for,
it's very good.
for privacy sake.
Yeah.
Uncle Felix, look at the rate they are charging. The currency. $200 for 1 bedroom, $300 you want a beach view at the ground floor, all up to $400. Again, and maybe I say, okay, now it's not NDC government that told us that they have succeeded in getting everybody to code their figures in cities. So why are people still charging in dollars? Number one. Now the striking aspect, he told me, say, if I want to pay in cedis, let's listen carefully. Or see, if I want to pay in cedis, their exchange rate is 12 Ghana cedis. And the hotels now, Ghana, they are even them are not going by Bank of Ghana for
a rate,
exchange rate. Just say if one hotel decides to go by $12, 12 cedis, another one can go by 13 cedis. It shows the whole exchange rates are Atofos and Johnson and Siama are using. Even as a sector like the hotel industry, hospitality industry, they do not believe in that exchange rate. And you can say, I'm buying a 419 I'm buying. And what we have been telling Ghanaians, and yes, say, MPP for about Nababina, propaganda until these are real facts on the ground that we are talking about. This nation, it will be like this until 2028. Nothing is going to change. It can only get worse from here. That is the truth. It can only get worse.
Okay.
If it can only get worse, look, in 2016, if Akufo-Addo was not voted to become president of this country, Ghana maybe would have sold the country. Because where we were, it was very, 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 very nasty. Even NDC themselves, not John Mahama, Oka said they have chewed the meat down to the bone. There was no hope in sight for them. They themselves were praying for MPP to win. And that is the same thing going to happen in 2028. If Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has not become president, their hope is lost. Some of us might have to just run to Togo. It will be better. So I'm begging you, delegates.
Okay.
In as much as I'm begging you, I want to also let you know that you too, also, you have something at stake here. And if you go and take 500 cities, 1,000 cities, 2,000 cities, 10,000 cities, and you are going to vote for who does not deserve to be flag bearer of MPP, 10,000 will be due. After that,
yeah.
We will beg you, but we will also tell you that you also have something to lose if you go and vote the wrong way.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the privilege. But delegates, remember once again, I've told you, say, somebody who has a mental condition, who has refused to admit it in the first place, no, that person cannot have any progression towards healing.
All right.
And he cannot also control it because he has dream them. And to go voting manner, Malafo cannot be nothing you would say would ever make sense to him because medically, you know, he cannot phantom it out. So please, let's vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 31st, and then we'll think about what to do with our senior father, Honorable Kredapo. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, my brother from the Volta region. Thank you so much. That was my brother from the Volta region. Yakuba, Pacho.
Good evening, Chair. Brother Felix, me the asem ketewa bi na mpese me kan delegate na me mpese me Paul Macho say nyame ya adoma 31st January obi akodu box no mu a efi soro eba from Dr. Shemfifini and efi from ekosoro Dr. Oshemfifini ti obi an go to ma doctor na ombedi yeso ma ongo to ma obi a obeka kire say ya lose identity na so na ni refi say ni nakonya agwatena so 24 years no la lose the ama NDC ongo to ma obi a obetimi abeye Ghana yi ana sister Ellen so mesre no court case no ma wonjamu omma adenen assembly court na nipa no yantwena so na meye asem da ho
yeah
me da say
let's me that pa Mr. Marcus.
Hello, sir.
Pacho, pass the kakra brain. Let's say.
I think 2026 officially, me to Hana. We are still on a just course. I mean, she my doctor approach me. Me no card. Can they Japan? Na some Wyatt. Fancy kada Wyatt.
So Marcus, hold on. No, my man, dear quick here. Facebook and YouTube. Brennan so said they're winning that I know this year we are not going to do past 2 hours on there. Why? It's about the moon once we are done, no, we will shift the attention to TikTok. Until no YouTuber started so we follow my TikTok page and so said there be a submission no. Only the back me person me build the page way this year and you know and so making sure the content am dey go be and so no yeah something that will be submit to me actually to me the movie here 2 hours 3 minutes so na me adomo Wednesday so the chai and kwa dia ya baba back here beto ya come on so me da mu ni na ase mo am US big ofori me da wase nana nuama me da mu ni na ase mo am ba ye uso mi mu ye hwe mi ye how do you call it? Obaya Frimpong, yes, chair lady for the whole US. Me da say Virginia, so my chairman Janice, me da was a power for always inviting me over and giving me the support that I need to do this. Adolfo Ambishia Mudiva, thank you for making soup for me. Your soup was actually good. So thank you so much, Diva. Diva show. I am quite at the Bremi with Yankopon in Shirano. And I said Dave, only the moon nimino, but the Chiremubi said Dave also made that say okay, put this thing going for us. Program now start here, no, year now start here, no, but more day, say Wednesday, over now, it me a ding come now, boom. Obesa will take the rest of the submission now, bra, TikTok, now into me, we know. I'm in the moon chairman on your moon in Hakasi. Bye bye. All right, so Marcus and Pacho, Ubit to us, so I had to sign out from Facebook.